Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Kyle Trask and the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in really scuffling. Losers of 7 of their last 8 games.
And they've been an underachieving team, but they do have some pretty good pieces in place. Let's see if they can use some of the younger guys and make themselves better.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Another run with Mitchell. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Lance. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum has clearly shifted in their favor?
So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by a former Florida Gator at quarterback Kyle Trask. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. To throw is Trask. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffith. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The football, it's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. And Lance again going to keep it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And Lance going to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be out. Bounds across the 30-yard line. 4th down, so on is the... Punter Riley Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Now a throw here, hauled in. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. This is Brown going up the middle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be brought down. at the 48-yard line. The Packers at 5-4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. An inside give, Brown. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. With it is Brown. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Trask now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Trask. He finds his man complete. It's Griffith. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, Jones. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. An 8 9-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Setting to throw. Here's Trask. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 6 catches, 94 yards, and a score.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Second down, here's an option right. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Handing it off to Brown. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, they'll try to throw now. Trask eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a give to Brown. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Brown once more. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on, he finished.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 41, Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. Able to avoid him at the 40 as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. But once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Davis Price on 1st and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside, and it's a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. is a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. To throw, it's Lance. Caught on the slant. Touchdown! George Kittle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Trask. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. An inside give to Jones. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll give this to Davis Price running right. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Gets this one to Juszczyk. Call it a gain of a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Trask now off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Trask to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. On second down, here's the option. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Problems there on the option and a costly turnover.
Yeah, partner, you know, we watch practice sometimes and we see those drills where the quarterback's running with the football and they're swinging pads at him and the brooms are out and they're trying to poke at the football for ball security. I have a feeling next week there'll be an extra session of that each and every day.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Trask. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Yellow, 43.
Lance now on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now Lance. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Trask. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On the give, this is their fullback. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Trask. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First down, Trask. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And
he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll begin out in Houston, and in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. The Bears looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. From there, we slide over to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Cedric Wilson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Daniel Jones leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Trask, he finds his man, complete. It's Griffith. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Running the jet sweep. Landry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro on now. This a 33-yard attempt. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Anderson loses the football. escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Lance now to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now Landry. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Going to run again here with Pollard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that, because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't Go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
76 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead. Grows even larger here in the third quarter. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
They'll start with the option.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack.
Lance.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
It's Kingsley Enagbare finding a way in to bring him down. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Landry now on the return. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Nice work on the return. As he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Trying to run forward with Pollard. Oh, now he's strapped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At about the 32. Following the fumble recovery, Lance will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now Pollard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. With his 10th rushing touchdown on the year, his 14th overall. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain it?
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Preston Smith getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Lance. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game is certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down, it's Pollard. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On second down, it's Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Run for Pollard. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Packers, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for